Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh to all my brothers and sisters in Islam and also in humanity. To now start a series of reminders, but this time the subject being the glorious Quran and the Sunnah with regards to scientific facts. So the first one I'd like to mention is Allah the Almighty and Glorious. When He talks about the creation of the child, He mentions hearing first, then He mentions sight, and then He mentions feeling, i.e. the brain. So for instance, in Surah Mulk, which we should recite every night, Surah 67 verse 23, Allah the Almighty and Glorious says, A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim, وَهُوَ الَّذِي أَنْشَأَكُمْ وَجَعَلَ لَكُمُ السَّمْعَ وَالْأَبْصَارَ وَالْأَفْئِدَةَ قَلِيلًا مَا تَشْكُرُونَ. He has given you hearing, sight and feeling, but little thanks you give. So now what have they discovered? And one of the leading embryologists, Professor Keith Moore, in the reference the Journal of Islamic Medical Association, he said that first of all, the primordial of the inner ear begins to be formed. Thereafter, the primordial of the eyes begin to be formed. Thereafter, the primordial of the brain begins to be formed. And then the respected embryologist said, totally in line with what the Quran mentions. Hearing first, then sight, and then feeling. So all of these stages can only be seen with the most powerful microscope. So the question to pose is, how could a man over 1,400 years ago have discussed the senses in the correct sequence unless he was, as he said he was, the messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The peace and blessings of Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala be upon him always and forever. Assalamu alaikum.